This is why you subscribe, folks, because whether it's good news or bad, we're covering it when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Willie Gay Jr. has been arrested, and we're going to jump into that news in just a moment. But subscribe to the channel because I'm not going to be one of those channels that only breaks down good news videos, whether it's good, bad, wins, losses. We're covering it all here on this channel. Big game coming up this weekend against the Bills. We'll be live for that as well. Subscribe, join the movement, and let's break down the news of the day here on the Chiefs Report. Breaking news here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Linebacker Willie Gay Jr. has been arrested. Yes, 3 days before the biggest game of the season, you're losing a guy who I think could play a key role in this game in Willie Gay Jr. Let's get to the news. Nate Taylor had it earlier this morning at about 8:30 Central Time, said Willie Gay was arrested at 10:30 last night in Overland Park, and he was booked into the Johnson County Detention Center in Olave on a misdemeanor criminal damage to property charge. His court time set for 1:30 p.m. today, that being today here on Thursday. Ian Rappaport with some more information that came down about 30 minutes later. Per Willie Gay's rep, Maxx Lepselter, Gay was at his son's house visiting. He and the mother got into an argument during which he broke her vacuum. No one was touched beyond the broken appliance per Lepselter. Gay was charged with destruction of property of less than $1,000. What's your one-word reaction to Willie Gay getting arrested? Let me know in the comments because I've got thoughts. If it's true that he just broke a vacuum, like, I guess for the most part it's nothing major, but this is just stupid. Like, I get it, like these situations where there's a kid involved, parents aren't together anymore, like things, and you can disagree on stuff. Like, I'm sure those are tricky situations. Dude, you can't go to your kid's mom's house and break an appliance. Like, it's just not smart. So it's stupid. It's unfortunate. Hopefully he's available to play against Buffalo on Sunday. Quick quote from a Chiefs spokesperson. Club is aware of the incident. As of now, that's all we've heard from the Chiefs, so that's kind of where we sit. And while Willie Gay Jr.'s stats don't jump off a page, he's missed some time, played in 12 games this year. Honestly, I think he's been underutilized at times. He is this team's fastest linebacker, and I think in a game against Josh Allen, he would have been utilized quite a bit as a QB spy, trying to make sure he doesn't take off. That's unfortunate. Now, this does not mean he won't play. I think it's very possible he still plays on Sunday. You got 3 days between now and then. But this is just a distraction you don't need. I was telling my producer, Jeff, this earlier today. Remember last year, a few days before the Super Bowl, when Andy Reid's son gets arrested for, the whole manslaughter thing, whatever the charge ended up being, where the little girl really got hurt and almost died. So it wouldn't be manslaughter. She survived, but you get the point. Obviously, this is on a much smaller scale, but it's just a distraction you don't need at the wrong time. It's frustrating. Willie Gay's a key player right now. It's not good. It's not a good situation at all. Will he play against Buffalo? That's my next question. Y for yes, N for no. I'm going to lean yes. It's a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. We saw the Raiders just play Nate Hobbs after a DUI, and that was after they had the Henry Ruggs situation earlier this year. So if they played him, I think the Chiefs aren't going to get ridiculed too bad for playing Willie Gay in this game. But it's just not a good look, especially for a guy who had some character concerns coming out of college. So let me know, will he play in this game? Y for yes or N for no. Now, if you want to go bet on this game or some other games during Divisional Round Weekend, I cannot wait for this matchup. Go to chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use our promo code Chiefs125. It's going to get you a 125% deposit bonus. Put down $100. You'll get $125 for free. It's a great deal. A lot of extra cash to spend on these games. This line's moved a little bit. It was at 2.5 for a while. Got down to about 1.5. We're sitting at 2 right now. Chiefs, slight favorites, 2-point favorites. I like the Chiefs only getting 2, by the way. Patrick Mahomes has never been a home favorite of anything less than 2.5 points. The over-under in this game, 54.5. I like the over as well. I like the Chiefs, and I like the over. Should be a fun one. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Promo code is Chiefs125. Let's talk a little bit more here. So just to kind of rehash this, Gay arrested for misdemeanor property damage, less than $1,000 while visiting his son. Again, an argument appeared to have broken out, at least according to his lawyer, which, lawyers speak, you never know for sure, right? Between he and the son's mother. Lawyer said no one was touched. It was simply an argument, and then he grabbed, I guess there was a vacuum sitting there, and he decided to break it. I don't know what that's all about. And then, so that's the property damage charge there. Court time today for 1:30. So we'll see what official charges come down, if he is, booked or anything like that. But I think that, this is probably one of those. He'll pay a fine, and that'll be it. I'm guessing he'll be available. I'll put it 65-35 he'll play. But, I mean, that doesn't mean the Chiefs shouldn't, reprimand him in some way. If this was week 4 or something, they might sit him a game. But this is the playoffs. We know how that works. Unless it's some major serious situation where someone got harmed or injured, and, if more information comes out that suggests that, then that would obviously change things. But based on what we know, I'm guessing he will play in this ball game. So we'll see how that all shakes out, and obviously we'll continue to have the updates on here. I'll update you guys on social media as well. Give me a follow on Twitter at HGramNFL. Same handle for Instagram as well. It is at HGramNFL. Okay, let's talk about the game itself a little bit before we sign off here. We mentioned Chiefs 2-point favorites, Sunday night CBS matchup, 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central Time. We will be live here on the Chiefs Report. I will have play-by-play. We'll have news, updates, stats throughout the game as well. It'll be a lot of fun, so be sure to join us for that here on the channel. Link is below, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. But we had a full preview on the channel earlier this week. You can go check it out on our videos tab after you subscribe. And I think this is going to be a dogfight, but it's going to be a high-scoring dogfight in my opinion. And that's why you need all your soldiers. That's why you need a guy like Willie Gay Jr. to be able to play in this game. So hopefully he is able to do that, because I think he could be a key weapon in slowing down Josh Allen, who is so dynamic when he breaks the pocket and tries to take off on these runs. So we'll see how it plays out. All I know, we'll be live for a watch party 15 minutes before kickoff, so be sure to join us for that. Predict the score before we sign off. Chiefs, Bills, who you got, and what is the final score going to end up being? I say Chiefs 38-35. Let me know what you guys think on that one. You can bet on the game as well, chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. And one last reminder is to join us on our live watch party. We will have you guys covered. We'll be taking shots, drinking beers, breaking down the game. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to interact with all of you. So subscribe. We got a couple of mailbags going out this weekend, and then we will be live on Sunday night for Chiefs vs. Bills.